Dolores as we know it today was a settlement formerly called Bukaw. The place was named after the chieftain of the first settlers who were Itnegs. Bukaw was already an organized settlement as early as the first part of the 17th century. Its first recorded history was in the year 1615 when Father Juan Pareja established a small bamboo church and a convent in the area. The parish of Tayum supervised the mission since the town of Tayum has then the political jurisdiction over the place. Years later, a group of dark-complexioned people settled in the area now called Isit, a derivation from the Ilocano word nangisit, which means black. And as migration took place, different groups of Ilocano settlers from Ilocos Sur, Bangued, and Tayum established their homes in the villages in and adjacent to Bukaw. Most of the peoples of Dolores are pure Ilocanos. The people of Dolores are naturally warm and friendly. They practice simple life that is devoted to their beliefs and family. The main source of income of Doloreñans is agriculture. It includes livestock, planting corn, peanuts, tobaccos, and rice. Other businesses are dominated by retail of agricultural supply meat and vegetable stalls, dry goods, drug stores, sari-sari stores, bakeries, and eateries at the public market. Dolores approximately occupies an area of 4,852.75 hectares of the total area. 155.30 hectares are built-up areas. 3,633.645 hectares are agricultural lands, pasture lands, and forests. 1,022.17 hectares are rivers and creeks, while 41.61 hectares are roads and roadlots. Let us visit one of the abramazing is a type of noodle soup dish prepared with Mickey noodles on a rich pork and chicken stock, colored with annatto seeds and topped with crispy pork and egg. The best place in Dolores that provides incomes to the locals was Caridad's Grill. It was located in the Poblacion Dolores by the Abra River. The resort provides a living for their Doloreñans employees. Local tourists from nearby municipalities visits this beautiful place to relax and unwind. Caridad's Grill serves all kinds of seafoods every day, perfect for all kinds of occasions. plain-looking building, the church is situated in Poblacion Dolores. There is a standalone bell tower constructed in February 1976. To one side with 3 bells donated by local families. The top bell has somehow been damaged. The lower bell was according to its inscription donated by Romana Balauro in December 1930. The Don Mariano Marcos Bridge. Dolores Vice Mayor Agapito Pascual Rigor had a dream. In 1963, when he was past 70, a retired educator and public servant, Mr. Rigor, saw the need of his kakailian, living on opposite sides of the Abra River, to be able to negotiate it safely and conveniently. Thus was this concrete bridge conceived. Dedicated to generations yet to come, this bridge stands as an enduring link of solidarity. It is also a symbol of one Filipino's perseverance and unwavering belief in his fellow countrymen. Site during the Holy Week. The egg-shaped hill bearing 3 crosses is located in Barangay Lubluba. It is said that each of the crosses were built by 3 different men who unintentionally met on the hill and realized they all had the same dream. High-up views are usually the most beautiful views. We crave this beauty and many people dedicate their free time and travel time to reaching it. From the top, you can see the whole town of Bangged, Tayum, Dolores, and Lagangilang, perfect to go with especially Holy Week.
Hello guys, magandang araw. So eto na yung bagong bridge. So very convenient na yung travel from Dolores to Cardon. So dati nagbabalsa lang po kami. Guys, dati dyan kami nagbabalsa sa may part na yan. Yan o. Nakakamiss lang ngayon. Ay nakakamiss lang kasi ngayon hindi na magbabalsa. Alaala lang yun ng nakalipas. This kind of mushrooms are believed that its growth are induced by lightning on a late stormy afternoon and grows fast overnight, that they are available for picking early in the morning. This mushroom is popular among Ilocos, especially in Abra. This is somewhat pricey because it's seasonal. It can be cooked alone, but is perfect garnish to leafy greens in Ilocano cuisine. It has a slimy texture like that of jute leaves or saluyot or ladyfingers or okra. Its broth is savory and tasty. Make sure to clean the mushroom thoroughly, wash off all the dirt and check the full-grown ones as they might have very tiny pinkish worms growing under the filmy cap, so they must be rinsed well with water. My mom would often cook it simply, boiling it with a very small amount of water, salt, and just a bit of vinegar to taste, and you would be able to taste its perfect flavor. For Ilocano soups like the famous dinengdeng or inabraw, wherein oong complements well with moringa leaves, bamboo shoots, bitter melon, and other leafy greens and vegetables. Remember that your soup must be not too salty to bring out the sweetness of the vegetables and the mushroom.
Ferns are commonly used for ornamental purposes or as a feed for livestock. However, there's an indigenous fern that's being grown as a vegetable, the pako, known as fiddlehead fern or vegetable fern in English. Pako is just like any fern as it reproduces via spores, allowing them to thrive even without the help of humans. It grows well in shaded areas with little disturbance and lots of water such as riversides, edges of forest, and waterways. It is described as a terrestrial fern with creeping rhizome and stout black roots found underneath the surface. The vegetable can be prepared in traditional ways, such as steamed, mixed in a salad, sautéed with garlic and onion, or cooked with coconut milk. Pako can be found and harvested during sunny days, especially when the rivers and streams are clear or when the plants are clean and dry. Call it abal-abal in Ilocos and sa Lagubang in Tagalog. June beetle or May beetle is a good food, an exotic one preferred mostly in northern Philippines. And we have a good cook on it like frying to the crunchiest that when you bite, you can hear the crisp from your mouth. We have an Iloco word on it, kumarandika and nagsaramsam. Too bad this is just once in a year food. It's only during rainy season, and best quality for abal-abal is in the month of May, when the rain starts to fall. During this time, the beetle is said to be meaner and tastier. Very common that when you go to the thrift market, many vendors are selling the bug in per kanta or kilo, and it's not cheap. Cooking could be very simple for the household. After removing the wings and feet, all you need to do is prepare the ingredients for paksiw or adobo. Sugarcane vinegar, pepper, salt, laurel leaf, and soy for adobo. Putting them together and cook for several minutes. One secret for some people is deep frying after adobo. The sip of the juice is very tasty. Meat is like chicken. People would catch or buy abal-abal in bulk. They would cook it once and stock for future days. They would do it as preparation to the coming months. The bug would know where to be found. At least they still have the food. Catching beetles would be fun. During the start of the month of May, when first rainfall, people also preparing the things needed catching beetles that would come out from soft or sandy soil. People usually use the leaves of the plant biday or the branches of manzanita, that beetles really love the aroma. The next time you visit Dolores, try this exotic food, one of the best appetizer or pulutan. Perfect!